We waited quite a while for this. These are your new Arcanea heroes. Fina, Sirius, Norne, Nagi, Bantu, and Astram. Okay, I'm seeing big numbers, but
Yeah, you're gonna get some big numbers.
I am too tired to do mental math right now. So
I'll
here's
do
how
it
it's
for
gonna
you.
work.
Well,
Because...
Ether will.
Huh?
Ether will do that for you.
Oh, thank you. Okay, so here's how this works. Because we already gone through Nagi, Norne, Sirius, and Fina yesterday, we're gonna start with the heroes we haven't done. If you guys missed that...
I mean, if you want, I can just, I don't know, do you want the Super Banes?
Yeah,
Super
we'll
Boons
go
right now?
we'll go over that. Oh, fine. Let's go over that right now then.
Yeah, so I guess we'll just go across. So
Yep.
Fina, 161 BST, red sword infantry with defense and res super boon.
Okay, not that big of a deal.
30 defense, that's not bad.
Sure, it was just one more than usual.
Well, yeah. Well, I mean, that's how super boons work.
I know. And it's more valuable in like speed or attack in my opinion, because that can make a big difference.
Yeah, it's still not bad not having any super banes.
Okay. Well, Sirius.
Sirius is a 162 BST Lance Cavalier with HP res super bane.
HP Res Superbane. All right. Also inconsequential.
Yeah,
Norne.
HP can be bad. Norne, 168 BST colorless bow infantry with res super bane.
All right. I just want to say before we go on, Norne is everything we thought she was gonna not. Well, I didn't think she was gonna be, but ever since yesterday, it is just. Wait, what was the Super Boon and Super Bane again?
Res super bane.
Okay, good. Okay, I was in my mind for a moment. I heard it like came across as speed. I was like, wait, what the fuck?
Yeah.
If Norne actually demotes, guys, you're looking at the archer everyone's gonna be using, and you're not really gonna have a choice. She's just generally better than everybody else available.
As far as the 4-star pool.
As far as the 4-star pool, correct. If she demotes, yes.
Yep.
So I hope you like Norne.
Yep. Oh boy.
Next is Nagi.
Nagi, this is the fun one. So Nagi is a 179 BST green dragon armor with HP super bane and defense res super boons.
What? That's fucking ridiculous. She already has the highest base res in the entire
Yes.
game.
And now she tied with Faye, but because she has the super boon, it's the real highest because Faye doesn't have.
Okay, so the suggestion is just go for plus defense, because then you just have 40 defense, 41 res, and...
Which I've been told this is the only unit that can get 40-40 bulk in defense res off the boon alone.
That's friggin' ridiculous. You gotta keep in mind, chat, with 1 4 or 5 dragons, that's 46, 47. What's gonna kill her, especially from the fact that she charges soul in one shot. You touch her one time, she hits you back with soul. How do you kill her then? Outside of, Gamechanging Heroes.
Yeah. Wow.
So yeah, she is going to be very dominant in ether raids.
Yeah. Plus res 45 out the gate. Good luck. Good luck, mages.
And you gotta keep in mind in ether raids, especially if she's on your team, you got what? Air blessings? Naga blessings?
55 res with just the boom. Period.
Yeah. This is she's a lot like Surtur, but she's better than Surtur in my opinion, because the Surtur builds we were seeing was like Wu Dao with Special Fighter DC.
What
and
are
of course
you talking about, Udao?
Or it's the axe. What is it called? Wu Gun.
I've never seen that on Surtur.
Yeah, I've seen it on Surtur a lot too.
I never have.
You haven't? Okay,
No,
I've seen it.
Just Samara. That's the one thing that doesn't get replaced, along with well, actually no, it's Surtur's Menace that never gets replaced. I've seen a lot of Sling Hammer.
I've seen a lot of cases where they either go Slaying or Wu Gun, and it's either Noontime or Soul. The entire idea is just to hit you back and heal as much as possible. Yeah. I've even seen it with Ether, but that's the idea. Of course, Samara's super good, guys. Is just for the purposes of sustaining themselves. It's either Noontime with Wu Gun damage, or Soul with quicker charge. All right, moving on. Bantu, what is he?
So Bantu, and we can actually divulge more into this one if we want, is a 168, curiously enough, BST Red Dragon Infantry with Speed Super Bane and Res Super Boon.
What the fuck?
He's very not expected.
He's also really good.
He doesn't have 172 BST, which I thought
that's
was
fine.
Curiosity.
Because without defense and that speed, and that attack, isn't this just adult Tiki but better?
With the res super boon, yes.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, because
let me pull out adult Tiki. Why don't I?
chat, currently the only red free-to-play dragon is adult Tiki, unless you count
Correct.
Garen, but I don't really count Garen because you shouldn't
Which
spend
Garen
those
already
grills.
Some people do. Actually, a lot of people do.
We just saw it. Yes, I know. But go ahead.
So let's compare. Bantu has 5 more HP, 1 less attack, 5 more speed, same defense, 2 more res.
That's okay. Is anyone gonna argue with me here when I say Bantu just power creep Tiki, which makes no sense?
I mean, yes, because. Do you want his kit?
Okay, one sec. Before that, just
Sure.
to put this in perspective, it says Tiki's Guardian Bantu, not Tiki's replacement Bantu. But that's exactly what happened. If you have an adult Tiki, this is your upgrade. Because he does not have to use red dual infantry, and he is virtually better in everything. Virtually.
Yeah,
I think there's one stat difference,
res.
that's it. That's super depressing for everyone who... And Tiki, adult Tiki was one of those popular characters, especially from all the players who came from Awakening.
Yeah.
And from the fact that she was just such a great min-max hero. But unfortunately, Bantu's already all over her. Now, she should have a better weapon because she has her own weapon refined, but Bantu will eventually get his. So with that said, what is Bantu's skill set?
So Bantu's weapon is Dark Breath Plus.
Well, that's
So
really
the weapon
okay.
is-
Surprising.
Yeah, so that's why I was saying Tiki's not quite out of date, because she still has her weapon, which is a Falchion. And he comes with the weapon that doesn't even have adaptive damage with that. It's unrefined.
I know, but you can just drop lightning breath on him,
Yeah, you could.
and which would make a lot of sense because if you get that res super boon, it's 35-30,
Yeah,
right?
when you have
So-
that Res Super Boon, he basically turns into Garen, but better. And he's actually not that slow, so you can
That
kind
is-
of invest in his speed.
Hold up, in that case, he's replaced both red dragons.
He's more so replaced Garen because Garen's.
What are you talking about? If it looks to me, he replaced both of them.
Well, at least Tiki still has a niche that people use.
Yeah,
Garen's
okay.
Breath of Light is like, you have Sothis.
Okay, in my opinion, because I put such a premium on Arena, just the fact that you don't have to get red dual infantry is worth everything.
Absolutely, I will agree with you there.
Red dual infantry, for those who forgot, it's on Hellbindi? No,
Summer Hellbindi.
Summer Hellbindi. Yeah, good luck getting red dual infantry is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, I don't want to. All right.
Okay, so what's the rest of the
his kit? He has Dragon Fang as his special.
Yeah, we
And
saw that.
He's on the Game Press Discord. It's listed as Dragon Gaze. I don't know why. His 4-star skill is Fierce Stance 3.
Okay. The Fierce Stance demote?
This is the first time.
What? Fierce Stance
Sturdy
demoted
Stance
too? Okay.
Sturdy Stance demoted a long time ago with Dorcas.
Yeah.
But Fierce Stance only just now, which is actually not bad because that's a good skill.
Yeah, it's,
Cheap, good skill.
his attack isn't bad. 34 is not bad, but now he's
Yeah, that's
even more
48 with
potent.
Dark Breath, so you can actually make that pretty good.
Okay. What else?
And as for his C slot, he has Savage Blow at 5 stars.
Okay,
Yeah.
sure. I mean, it doesn't matter.
Sure. His entire kit's like nothing's new here at all, but his stat line's really nutty.
Okay. So real quick, I guess we should just talk about how to build Bantu. Honestly, it's okay. If you really want to, you can just build him exactly like Adult Tiki, except for the fact, you can't have Adult Tiki's breath. The same idea.
Yeah.
You can do a really cheap build of Steady Stance 3, QR, Lightning Breath, for example. Or you could run Fierce Stance, QR with... Honestly, I would switch off his breath, just one would say. You could do Water Breath as well, by the way,
Yeah.
because that's really good.
If you do Dark Breath with the Refine, that's attack speed smoke, so you can debuff from -7. You might be able to use the speed at that point.
Mhm.
Just a thought.
Either way, there's so many builds available, and it just really sucks, in my opinion, that Bantu is now the absolute choice for red dragons.
Yep.
Unless you really like Tiki. But again, if you care about building a hero for arena purposes, Bantu just fits that bill so much better.
Mm-hmm. I'm definitely considering it.
Mm-hmm. Oh man, every adult Tiki build is valid here. Is the point?
Yeah.
Especially
And you can even invest in his speed beyond Tiki.
yes, that
Or
too.
res.
5 additional speed over Tiki. That's crazy.
Yeah, and that 5 HP is nothing to sneeze at either. Because he doesn't have a perf, when you refine any weapon he's going to use, he has 50 HP at the gate.
Yes, he has. Yeah, chat, the amount of advantages he has is huge. And finally, Lightning Breath with plus res on Bantu is really good as well. So this guy could be an all-around tanker, defense or res, whatever you want. He works.
Or both.
Or both, yes. And then you could probably run distant defense on a seal or whatever, close defense. You get the idea. This character is stupidly good, and it's just amazing to me that he's instantly in the 3 and 4 star pool.
Yeah.
You know,
for a demote, this is fantastic.
It's so weird calling him a demote because he didn't even debut as a 3
he
or
didn't
4
even
star.
demote, which I guess, in fairness, his skill kit reflects this, but it's like, this kind of unit getting dropped in the 3-star pool is very surprising.
You know, even if he were a GHB hero, it would still be incredibly impressive because he's better than Garen.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, he wouldn't have boons. That's the issue, and that res boon is probably the biggest.
Oh, you're right. You're right. But that's the thing. He would have been so good as he was, but he's even better because he doesn't have to deal with that crap as a GHB hero. He doesn't take. Okay. Anyways, chat. This is really funny to me because Bantu, just stare into his face. This is one of the creepiest looking heroes in FEH, if not the creepiest hero. Earlier when we were going over his art, I put him in perspective of Rise. It's like if Rise was like a crack addict for a couple years, and then he came out and he became a serial killer, or he worshipped Satan for some reason. That's Bantu.
Frighteningly accurate.
It's frighteningly accurate. I know, it is so messed up. And now everyone's gonna use him.
Yep. Get ready to see this old man running all over the place.
Yeah. And chat, before you get on me, yes, Bantu's a kind heart. He's actually like a really good grandfather figure. If not a father figure for Tiki. It's just he looks creepy as fuck.
Yeah.
Also, just to put things into quick perspective, let's bring out Rise so you guys can see how disastrous this looks.
Extremely similar.
Rise actually looks like. I mean, to be honest, look at Rise's hands. They look messed up. But
at least he's wearing boots.
At least he's I don't know, man. It's just alright, anyways, you don't need my examples here. We talked about an art, you can just check it out for a full breakdown there. But yep. Bantu, incredibly good.
Absolutely.
Now we were just talking about making him your red hero for arena purposes, but let's be frank here, we might have another.
I think you might have a better option here.
Alright, go ahead.
Astram is a 172 BST red sword infantry. No super boons or super banes at all. It's kind of weird.
No super boons or super banes, so
he's a GHB
heroes with no super boons or super banes. Anyway. Yeah, chat, you might be like thinking like, hey, that's what does it matter? But even GHB heroes get super boons and super banes, you just can't use it.
This is a weird option.
Weird.
Yeah.
Alright. So, we were just saying, maybe you should use Bantu for arena. Guess what? Astram's even better.
175. You were right.
With the one merge, Astram is 175 BST. And does he have his legendary sword?
Yes, he does.
Oh, God.
Boy. Do you want me to divulge into this?
Yes, go ahead.
Mercurius grants attack +3 at start of turn. If unit's HP is greater than or equal to 50%, grants attack speed defense res +2 unit. And
plus
sword
what?
+4.
What?
To unit and sword, lance, axe, bow, dagger, or beast allies within 2 spaces in turn.
What the? What?
And bonus is granted even if there are no allies within 2 spaces.
Okay, that's a short story. All right, I'm gonna have to read it for myself, but that's a lot of stuff.
So to put it concisely, it's Helbindi's Bilister.
Yes.
Let's take that, put it on both phases, on both turns, and then at 50% or higher,
HP,
and then it's also within 2 range.
Oh my god. What the fuck? Chat, do you believe this is a free hero? He's 175 BST with a merge, with a legendary weapon, aka this is your red hero for arena purposes, for anything in general, because that stat line is amazing. It's 44 HP, 35 attack, 36 speed, 36 defense, 21 res. Res is the only thing lacking. 35, 36, 36 with 44 HP. And you gotta keep in mind, this guy's buffing.
Yep.
What the heck?
He buffs himself. So he gets a visible +4 in every stat to himself, which is something that some people kind of missed.
4 stats additional to every stat by himself, which is essentially extra 16 stats. That's
plus the fact that he has attack +3 on it already, so that's a 19 might weapon giving extra 4 attack. So what is that now?
23.
58 attack?
58.
Right out the gate with 40 speed.
Okay, so he's a solid support hero, and he's solid by himself.
Yeah.
All right.
Like, and not to mention you can synergize that with any sort of like bonus double buff or anything. This is the single easiest way to do visible buffs.
All right. Thanks, Humus Nimius. Thanks for resubbing. But sorry I got distracted. But this, I don't even know what to say anymore. This is sorry. What's the rest of the skill kit before we go on about this?
All right. So he has. Wait, is that? I'm not sure if that's Bonfire or Ignis. I think it's Bonfire.
Okay, Bonfire Ignis. What else?
Yeah. So his 4-star skill is Wind Boost 3.
Okay.
So that was great.
That doesn't matter. Don't worry about it, chat.
And then his 5-star skill is Wrath.
Okay. Okay, it's over. It's over. It's over. This man comes with Wrath. Has a legendary weapon, 172 BST, great stat spreads. Hey, did one of you guys make Rucker? Guess what? Rucker doesn't matter anymore. Oh my god, what the heck? How can this guy be free?
Right? This guy literally has a fantastic stats and Wrath as a free-to-play option.
As a free-to-play option, and it's not like he got some shitty legendary weapon. It's a good one. What?
Yeah. Like, this is an actually legitimate weapon, and you get Wrath on top of it.
And here's the thing. I was arguing he's a really ideal arena hero. The one thing I was going to keep against him was, like, he doesn't support your team, but he supports your team.
Yeah, he supports your team.
What the fuck? Alright, so whatever red hero you have you're building for arena purposes, drop that hero. Go on to Astram. I don't care. I made a Versa. But a Versa doesn't score as well, and a Versa does have a debuff function, but if Astram has that buff function, it's basically washes itself out. It's basically the same thing then. Just from the points perspective, he's worth 2 more points, and this is me using a Versa with red dual flying. Even after getting that premium skill, Astram is worth 2 more points. What the fuck?
Yeah.
So,
Bonfire.
It's very easy to say the most impressive hero here is Astram. It's just no competition. I get how powerful Nagi is and everything, but he's free.
Yeah, like, I mean, even if we were to compare him directly to Nagi, like a banner unit, he would still have really good competition.
I'm seriously surprised he's not a banner unit.
Yeah, no kidding. Like, that weapon is actually amazing. And having Wrath is just really impressive for just a regular unit. And that stat line is really good for what he is.
All right, so now we gotta break down a stat line, do some comparisons. But chat, right before that, I just want to mention something important here. If Norne actually demotes, you guys realize how game-changing this entire banner or release was. If Norne demotes, we have a free-to-play 168 BST Archer, which makes archers incredibly valid for arena purposes. Bantu, being guaranteed 3 or 4 stars, has already replaced the 2 other free-to-play red dragons. And let's be frank, he's probably better than Young Tiki, so he's replaced most of the red dragons at this point. So, and then Astram, who for whatever reason is free but a god. So, yeah, this is a very game-changing banner. You got 2 ideal red heroes and an ideal colors hero for general play and arena purposes.
Yep.
All right, so let's start with Astram. Let's go start with Rutger, because I really feel bad for the people who are working on their +10 Rutgers.
Okay, you're gonna feel bad.
So
Rutger.
Yep.
Same HP.
Yep.
3 less attack, 3 more speed, 7 less defense, and 3 more res.
That's
so 3 res, 3 speed, the cost of 7 defense and 3 attack.
All right.
Without a perk.
So, chat, I want you to realize the perf really makes a big difference, because it's not actually 3 attack difference, because Astram's legendary weapon will have more attack in base, and of course, the attack +3. add to the fact that he's buffing himself, there really is no advantage to Rutger. Whatever you want to say, there's no advantage to Rutger.
Yep.
Especially in the current meta where speed is not an issue for most heroes, because if you're at the highest level of this game, you're fighting against armors all the time. You will outspeed them easily, and Astram's going to have no issue doing that.
Yep.
Oh boy.
And I feel like I should mention that his first merge gives him two attack and 1 speed.
2 attack and 1 speed. Alright. So yeah, it is... Here's the thing. You might argue, oh, Astram hits so hard, he's going to kill those heroes. Just give him 1 speed. Just give him 1 sweep. That's it.
And he won't kill.
He won't kill. And it's actually good if you hit super hard and you have wind sweep, because you just leave them at such a low HP, your other hero can finish it off. Alright, so Astram's crazy good. Let's move on to another really interesting one. This one comes with Wrath. Female Piloff, what does this look like?
Female Piloff. And by the way, I just want to say, the one thing about Wrath is that his weapon works above 50% and Wrath works below 70%. So you only have at base an 8 HP threshold where that works.
Yeah.
Just keep that in mind.
Just keep that in mind, but honestly, whether he buffs himself or not just depends on your team. Because if your team already has a buffer, that might not make a difference. Yeah,
and besides, Wrath is still really good.
Yes. Yes.
Without buffs, so... Just keep that in mind. So comparing to female Piloff, besides the fact that he has 4 more BST, Piloff has 4 less HP, 1 less attack, 4 more speed, 3 less defense, and the same res.
What the heck? Okay, yes, I think female Piloff will have a better time overall because Creator Sword with Wind Sweep is one of the craziest combinations in the game. Yeah, the Creator Sword can't be beat. Yeah, that weapon is just busted. But with that said, Astram is actually, stat-wise, I would say, better. Because again, the speed premium doesn't make that much of a difference. And his defense... comparing by Piloff, male Piloff's a little closer. Male Piloff's a little closer, right? I mean, it's that shift between attack and speed. And male Piloff trades speed for attack. So yeah, male Piloff has 1 more attack. Well, obviously 4 less HP, 1 more attack, 2 more speed, 2 less defense, and 1 less red. It's funny because people bought 3 houses and got Piloff, and now you get a hero that is... Well, realistically, all Astram wins out is bulk. Yeah. But still, that's significant because, again, he's free. Yeah, he's a free unit who's bulky. Alright. Is there... Chat, let me know if any comparisons you guys want to hear about, but... Brave Alm. Yeah, because he's the other 172 BST hero. Yeah, I guess I could do that. So, Astram has 2 more HP, 3 less attack, 1 more speed, 1 less defense, 1 more res. What the heck? He's also comparable to Brave Alm. It literally is just juggling everything, but there's a significant difference in attack and HP. Yeah. That's okay. It's not like Astram's supposed to be better than Brave Alm, guys, but as long as he's comparable, and keep in mind, you can plus 10 Astram. Brave Alm, good luck plus 10ing him. I mean, Alm has Sense Scale. Well, yeah, Sense Scale is also creates such a different perspective in the game. Sense Scale basically allows him to one-shot most things. Yep. But chat, it doesn't matter that much from the perspective of Alm's really good because he's a general hero that you can use in any game content and run him in arena, and Astram basically does the second part, and it's not like he's a wimp when it comes to battling. Like, he's really good offensively as well, just not to the absolute offensive maximum that Alm is at, but still. Yeah, no, Alm is a whole new level. Like, that can't be competed with, but Astram can still hit 58 attack on his own. Alright, let's see. Someone said Mass Marth. That feels bad. Mass Marth is probably the only free-to-play hero that you guys have. Do you guys want depression? Because you guys, that's 157 BST versus 172. Here, I'll make you guys depressed. Marth has Mass Marth has 1 less HP, 1 less attack, same speed, 11 less defense, and 2 less res. 11 defense. It's like you sneezed. Okay. Yeah. Pretty obvious why Astram's better, because offensively there is no advantage, and defensively significant advantage. Yep. Okay. I think we should talk about how to build Astram, because in my honest opinion, you should keep that sword, because if it's essentially 19 might and a buffer, and that just creates a ton of utility.
Yep.
So from that perspective, what should you do for him? It's really hard when you give a situation like this because he could go anyway. Offensively, he's great. Defensively, he's great. So
you really kind of want to just use him as a generalist. Damage is going to be the curious part because it's like you want Wrath because it's such a good skill, but there's a very odd threshold. So if you're running like Fury, it's very likely you'll bump yourself out of
yes, easily.
Yeah, Mercurius range. So
that was reminding me of Fury 4, Wrath, Ruptured Sky. Wonder why that's familiar. Oh. Okay. I do think it should be a fast cooldown if you're intending to use Wrath to its full ability.
Yeah.
And to
I
be
mean,
honest,
Bonfire's not a bad option that he comes.
Right, Bonfire's not a bad option too. If it's 3 cooldowns and you can drop it to 2.
Yeah, you can run like Heavy Blade.
Oh god.
Flashing Blade if you're willing.
Fortress defense. Dual Fortress.
Dual Fortress if you're willing to hamper his attack stuff. That is his main threat.
I know, but he can reach 41 defense. And if he buffs himself, 45 defense.
Yeah, if you're feeling like just making him an all-out tank, then probably something like that, or even Steady Stance.
Yeah, okay. This is a very difficult, chat. You can do whatever you want. Is essentially what we're trying to get at.
Oh god, I see what people want from me.
You can also run like Sturdy Impact.
Oh yeah, he could run Impacts if he wants.
Yeah, that's 46 defense when he's attacking, and of course
And
the
if
extra
you're
6
feeling like
attack.
you want him to be a little more gutsy against drags, you can mirror.
What, Mirror Impact?
If you're feeling like gutsy against dragons.
Okay.
But
Alright.
yeah, Sturdy.
Okay. Anyways, it's very hard to recommend anything because you could do whatever
if
he
you
wants.
want to use Mercurius for a long time, Renewal's
good. Yeah, I would go Renewal over Mystic Boost just from the fact that Mystic Boosts you have to fight to keep using it. And it's only 6 HP. It's also super expensive, and he doesn't fully utilize it.
Yeah.
But moreover, you could run. It's kind of awkward for him to have Wrath, but chat, never argue the fact that you got Wrath in the free-to-play pool now.
Yeah,
So-
this means a lot for all the people who are like that one person we saw yesterday who had Times Pulse.
Oh
Sorry
god.
now.
Yeah, chat, you don't know about this, but yesterday we had one person kill off Sothis for Wrath. I don't even know what to say to that person anymore.
I am so sorry. Because
I am
now
so sorry.
You literally can inherit Times Pulse Wrath because of Astram at 4-star. You can even, and now the people who killed off the Wrath part, I feel so sorry.
Yeah. All right,
And
but yeah,
hey, Nephany won't die as much.
Nephany won't die as much. All right, but yeah, we'll wrap it up there for Astram. Astram and Bantu are 2 great additions to this game.
I think that people wanted me to compare him to Drog.
What? Okay, fine. That's stupid. That's so sad. Go ahead.
Drog has 6 more HP, 5 less attack, 4 less speed, 3 more defense, and 3 less res.
Yeah, and you guys might be like, "Oh, that's not so bad in terms of stat differences." Well, it's still pretty bad in terms of stat differences and then it's even more so.
Drog's a lot slower, a lot less attack, at the gain of some HP and defense.
And he's armored, which means there's extra effectiveness against him, and he doesn't move 2 spaces, which means it's harder to position.
And he has less BST.
And he has
overall.
less BST. I made a plus 10 Drog. Did you guys know that? I made a plus 10 Drog like 4 months ago. I
still have mine on my core.
Alright, anyways, we'll do a quick summary for Fina, Sirius, and Norne with Nagi, and then we'll call it because we've already formally gone over them yesterday. It's basically just comes down to, man, how can we even talk about the banner anymore? The free-to-play heroes just shine so much, and especially if Norne demotes, what is the point?
Right?
Yeah.
I mean,
Everything just feels so lackluster because of Astram. That's so stupid.
I mean, Nagi, I could still say.
Oh yes,
she is the best tank besides maybe and
Yes.
she completely ruins the current meta.
yes. Jeez, I'm not sure if I want to suggest people to pull for Nagi because if you have no tanker in Ether Raids, Nagi, get her. You will
It's
find
literally the best way to stop Ophelia.
best way to stop Ophelia, Best way to stop the heroes, the people who run Brave Lucina as well. Best way to stop so much stuff because she will just face tank it, and she might come out of those battles with like full HP. Is how scary it is because she can have instant soul and constantly heal herself.
Yeah, I don't think she's gonna take damage from Ophelia.
Yes. Yes, you gotta keep that in mind. So with Nagi, what we're trying to say is go for plus defense or plus res. If you go for plus defense, she has 40 defense, 41 res. And if you just run her with double airs or double Nagas, she could be like 50 defense, 41 res, or 50 res, 40 something defense. You get the point. And if you run her with just one Hone Dragon, it just gets worse and worse and worse. She is so good.
Absolutely. Like, she is the new, basically.
The new what?
The new Idun.
New Idun, yeah.
Just, you know, without the debuff immunity.
Yep. And all you have to do is drop QR on her seal, and you're done. Because I would keep soul. Just fast healing, why not?
Yep. Keep soul, keep special fighter, run QR.
Yep. And DC, obviously.
Yep.
Okay, so Nagi, very ideal hero for Ether raids. So get her if you need somebody for that purpose. If you already have like Kanigas or something, I think you can wait. Of course, she'll perform better.
Yeah, I already have seen that Kanigas can still get bopped.
Yeah. But it's just from the perspective of, she'll be on Audrey Banner, and, this banner is not great value from the perspective of, is Norne going to demote? We don't know. But with that, I would not recommend pulling for colorless. Just wait, I would say, for Norne. So that becomes instantly 3 out of 4, which means you can't do full pulls anymore. Do you want Sirius or not? Comes down to the fact of whether you believe in making Sirius or making parry. Because we just did a comparison of plus 10 parry versus plus 1 Sirius, and they're pretty damn comparable.
Yeah, Sirius is basically better outside res.
Outside
if you want
res,
it's parry. If you want anything else, I'm gonna still say Sirius.
Yes, and to be honest, it's really hard to suggest Sirius because the power gap between Sirius and Nagi is huge. Yeah.
It's pretty stark.
Therefore, it drops down to Fina versus Nagi, which again is questionable because a Sori banner just came out. You probably already have Offensive Dancer, is what I'm trying to say. And if you don't, I guess you might be able to go here, but again, it's not necessary, and you might have... It's a dancer at the end of the day.
Yeah.
The primary...
It's your second option after Hoshin Festival like Kaya.
Yes, basically. So it's really hard to completely say go for Fina, despite how good she is. So yeah, with that said, this entire banner, the only definite hero I can suggest is Nagi.
Mm-hmm. And I'd suggest going for Fina if you want to also go for Bantu right now.
Oh, well, that's true. You want any excuse to pull reds because Bantu's in the game now.
Yep.
But keep in mind, chat, any red orb you pull has a chance at Bantu.
Hence
what?
Henceforth.
Yeah. So from now on, any banner... I don't think he gets added to the old banners right now.
No, it's not a retroactive change. It's a future. So any banners that are released from this reset on, which also will include the Mythic banner this month if you're feeling like saving.
But yeah, just don't go crazy for Bantu. You should, very likely, because he's 3 and 4 star, keep that in mind.
Yeah.
Very likely pull him on your own. So don't go crazy trying to get him right now. And I'm not even sure I really want him in my barracks, because again, he looks creepy. And once we get the avatar, and it's just his face looking at you like that, staring into your soul, wondering how your soul would taste like. I don't know. I'm not thrilled to have him instantly there, no matter how good he is. Okay, but yeah.
I think that one thing people wanted also, Nagi with Grima.
Versus Grima? Okay, fine.
Yeah. Male Grima, 2 more HP, 3 more attack, 5 more speed, 1 less defense, and then how much is this? 14 less res.
Oh god, yeah, it's not. This isn't. Nagi's better. Okay.
Don't get me wrong, Grima has that attack, so he still hits hella hard.
He hits hella hard, but again, most modes damage is an issue. It's surviving that's the issue.
It's survival. And Grima, compared to her, does not have bulk.
Right. Okay, anyways, but it should go without saying, the star of this entire show is Astram, and I still can't believe he's free. I don't know what's going on. honestly.
I am legitimately surprised that he was free. I didn't even think he was gonna be free in
I thought they were gonna pull like a Zero or something and not give him Mercurial. At least that balances things out a bit, but no.
I didn't think they were going to do that, because if they could really get Gradius, the least they could do is have the one at some point.
I know, but at this point, he's just... Isn't Alm, Legendary Alm, the only 172 BST infantry hero?
Brave.
Sorry, Brave Alm. So if he's the only one, how can Astram be the only... What the heck?
Somehow I think Bantu actually got reduced on his BST, let's put it that way.
Okay, sure. But I'm just saying, like, does that make any sense to you guys? You just introduced this new BST level. You just introduced... It's the CYL effect. After every CYL, we always get this crazy bump in, like...
Yep. Obviously, Armors didn't get it.
Obviously, Armors didn't get it. If this is what we're looking forward to in the future, armor really doesn't matter anymore, because that's armor BST.
Yep, that's literally just armor BST. Granted, armors still have their distribution, as can be seen with Nagi.
Yes, that min-maxing is much more better on armor.
And they have their skills, so it's like
and their
armors
skills
will still have their relevance, but in terms of scoring
and movement,
say what you will.
All right. Okay, I think that's everything. It should go without saying, make Astram. Unless you want to fodder him, then you're a monster.